All right, day 2 of 11.5. We're going to delve in a little more into volume of prisms and cylinders. If you follow some of the formulas, we will be A-okay. These are the formulas over here. Those are duly noted. Volume of solid, measure of the space inside three-dimensional figure, number of cubic units in its interior. Volume is always measured in cubic units. So inches cubed, meters cubed, feet cubed, things like that. A lot of volume is going to be the area of the base times the height. Kind of similar to what we did before, but obviously this time we're finding the volume and not the surface area. So we'll be finding it this way. Here we go. So I threw in some of the missing notes. Volume of a cube is one thing we'll find. That's just going to be the side cubed because all the sides of a cube are the same. Like in this one, 8, 8, and 8. So we're just going to multiply 8 times 8 times 8. So that's kind of what we're going with there. 8 times 8 times 8, or 8 cubed, is going to be 512 meters cubed. All right. A similar one you've seen before is base times width times height. Base times width is the same thing as what we saw before with the big B. It's the area of the base. So if we had the area of the base here, it would be this stuff times the height, which is basically the same thing as base times width times height. The length of the base is the lowercase b. The uppercase B is the area of the base. So don't get confused in that kind of idea. All right, so we're doing 21 times 7 times 13, right? Base times width times height. So that one's going to be 1,911 inches cubed. Great. Cylinder, very similar to what we've done before with but we use circumference instead, right? So here's the radius there. Pi 11 squared times the height, which is 20, and punch it into the calculator. You're going to get 7,602.65 centimeters cubed. A lot of it's just punching into the formula, and then you're pretty much done. And I used this right from the other page. I'm pretty sure it said it there, right? Let's check. Oh, well, I guess I didn't really mention that, but the base, the big B, is the area, right? So we took the area of the base of the circle, right? And that's pi r squared, right? That's the area of the base, this, and then we multiplied it by the height. So, but this is the general formula for a cylinder. All right. And now what happens when they give us the volume, and then we need to find maybe a side length for a cube. So we're going to use that same formula, 100 equals s cubed. Now you're going to have to listen because there's not much I can do visually here, but click the mat. If you want to take the cube root of something, right? Because that's how we're going to get rid of this. Instead of a square root, you need to cube root it. There's no cube root on your calculator there. You need to click the math button, and then there should be something that looks like this, right? That you can punch in on your calculator. So punch that. Once you click math and then you find this symbol, click enter, and then you'll be able to cube root something. So cube root the 100, you should get 4.6, I think. Should be right. Yes, 4.64. And since this is a side, we're going to call it inches because it's one of the sides, not the volume. All right, and then for this last one here, I'll try a different color if I can click it. There we go. So for a cylinder, so we need to pull out that equation. The volume is the 4,561. So you're going to have to do, and we're going to find the radius. So it's pi r. We don't know r. We're finding the radius here, times the height, which they tell us is 12. So let's get r by itself, divide both sides by 12, not just 12, but 12 pi. That way we get rid of all the constants. All right. Once you've done that, you'd want to take the square root of both sides as well. And then you'll have the answer, which is like 10 equals 10.999, but you can just probably call it 11. And then it's in meters. And that's your radius. Right? So you might need to reverse engineer some of these problems like this, or just punching things into the formulas, and then you're done. And that's the volume for cylinders and other prisms.